Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're still watching the Nile Cruise, and as we are celebrating October War, we are discussing this issue, which is the battlefield to screen depicting the October War in art and film. Today on Nile Cruise, we revisit one of Egypt's proudest moments, the October War of 1973. This historic victory not only reshaped the nation's future, but has also inspired generations of filmmakers to tell its story on the screen. And with us, director Ahmed Shammaa, who brings his artistic vision to capturing national history through cinema. Thank you very much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Mr. Ahmed, how do they balance historical accuracy with artistic creativity when directing works about the October War?
The October War is the most important historical event in Egypt's modern history. It's our duty to inform as younger generations about this significant victory, and unfortunately in cinema, in Egyptian cinema, we haven't done that quite enough. We need more movies, we need more stories to tell. Documentaries, TV or films, whatever the medium is. But so far we haven't made like an important film or a significant amount of film that captures the significance of the event.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in your opinion, which films or series are best tackled the October War, and why do they stand out?
We've made like quite many films after. The best one, there are many films. The most significant one is the by director Samdi Mustafa, and its significance comes from it was filmed on the actual battlefield. It was filmed in the actual front. Actors went to the front, and they filmed there with actual soldiers and actual heroes of the war. Yeah, it was realistic, and it was filmed like 2 or 3 months after the war. That was the significance. But the movie itself, it needed more in terms of drama. It needed more like to capture the heroism of the soldiers. The movie itself wasn't quite enough. It was very good, telling the story and such, but the movie itself, it needed some better effects, better budget. We didn't have budget, enough money to show like big action scenes or big war scenes. But the drama was fine, but still not enough.
Ahmed, beyond films and TV, do you see opportunities to use digital platforms, streaming services, or even short-form content to reach the new generations with these stories?
Nowadays we have like better technology. We have CGI, we have special effects, artificial intelligence, which kind of helped, and in a way the budgets are better. That's why the movie like a movie Mamar, it was really good because it had a bigger budget. In movies in general, and movies or TV shows, you don't have to be 100% accurate. You can tell a fictional story about a real event. Like we mentioned, the movie Mamar, it was a fictional operation, it didn't happen. But still, you can also tell like a real event, like a real operation, like the film Tariq ila Eilat, for example. It was a real operation during the War of Attribution, and it told a real story. There should be like a balance between fiction and historical accuracy, but it's the cinema's duty to make it as real as possible, as real and as approachable as possible for the audience to relate to.
The war was not only about military triumph, but also about resilience, sacrifice, and national unity. How can filmmakers highlight these human aspects?
In war, it's not only about the front. There are during the wartime. There were many wars happening at home.
Yeah.
People resilience during wartime, battling their own demons, battling desperation because of past loss. You can tell a story about the war without actually showing the war itself. We can show the struggles that happened during the war, and intersect that with the actual war.
Yes.
Movies in the 70s, they kind of did that. They made movies about post-war and how war affected the society and such. But showing like actual war action and stuff, it didn't happen a lot.
Mr. Ahmed, beyond films and TV, do you see opportunities to use digital platforms, streaming services, or even short-form content to reach the new generations with these stories?
I think we should do that. Newer generations, they have like they're not like past generations. They have very short span of memory. They're used to more short content, short reels. So we can use that medium. Of course, you can use it to tell stories about our history.
Yeah.
Yeah, يعني reels and content on the internet shouldn't only be about the present day. It can be used also to tell stories about our past victories and
Yes,
past struggles.
of course.
Yeah.
Mr. Ahmed, how can Egypt encourage more investment in this field?
I think we should start paying more attention to the past. We can only have a better future by thinking about our past and thinking about how we made it happen before, so we can make it happen again.
Okay.
By investing more in like movies about great victories like 6th October War, we're actually setting the platform for a better future.